Welcome back to Particle Fleet Emergence, ShadeOfDead style. I am ShadeOfDead, and we're going to do some exchange maps here today, as I've been talking about. Specifically, I was looking at this one. Somebody mentioned I didn't ever put in my 22-second time on that, so I kind of went back in to look at it. Look at all these 22-second times. 22.2. I wouldn't be first, but I can tell you this. That must be the exact amount of time that it takes to destroy an emitter with one lathe from the headquarters ship. But good on y'all. It was still a good map. It was, you know what? Here's the challenge. Come play Living Particles by Jay and play it legitimately. Don't do my little trick of putting your headquarters ship here and try to take it. Play it legit and see what kind of time you get. It's not as easy as you think. So just keep that in mind. Maybe I'll do that again someday. It's actually pretty, I actually think I struggled with it quite a bit, trying to get it done. So try to do it legitimately. Well, not legitimately. Every way is legitimately. That's the wrong word. Try to do it a different way, and don't just use the headquarters ship to destroy that one emitter, and see how it turns out. If that map had just one more emitter on it, it would be way worse. But what I want to do, was it brothers? I can't remember. Yeah, here we go. These fugitive ones. Now, Brenny42 has put these up, and I really like them. I have played them, and I think I want to do these today. So I'll do one, and then I'll probably do another video with the other one, because it's a completely different kind of feel to it. So, stories: brothers running from their past, run out of fuel at an inopportune moment. They're fugitives, I guess. So we're gonna try it out, and it's a completely different feel. All right, so get ready for this. All right, come on, just a little further. Blah blah blah. Dropping out of rift. Come on now, don't be like that. You're the one who was in such a rush. Oh yes, my first thought when running for my life from angry men with big guns is topping up the fuel tanks. It mighta, coulda, shoulda been. Man, you need to calm down and run a sector scan. Oh goody, look where we ended up. Smack dab in the middle of redacted space. Hey, we can get through this. Just look, there's an amp gem just over there. We can extract some fuel from that. There's nowhere near enough fuel in one amp gem to get us out of redacted space with how deep we are. Well, our other option is to just give up and die out here, and I'd rather not. So let's go for it, yeah, bro? Yeah, bro. You know, the writing is what it is, but this map, if we look at it, there are no energy mines. I have no omnis. I have no way to produce my own energy. Or do I? You see, we have two ships. We got the corporate headquarters, and we've got this ship here, which is basically your other ship that you just have to have. You lose either one of these ships, and you're probably gonna lose. Okay, this one can generate its own energy, and it has a port to release the energy. This is where we get our energy from. This ship. It's a really kind of amazingly cool idea, in my opinion. So, this is what we start with. You know, we got that capital, this guy, and the headquarters ship, and that's it. That's all we have. So, I'm gonna go a little aggressive. We're gonna get up here, and we're gonna take that on. Now, we're gonna try to destroy this guy here. There, we got particles coming from down here. We got particles coming from here, over here, and right there's a whole bunch. So, how are we going to get all this stuff? Well, it's going to take a little work. This is going to get bad here pretty quick, because when this dies, it's going to spew particles everywhere when it explodes. So, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I know. I'm taking some hits. Okay, yeah, I got to stay right where I'm at, actually. We're going to have to take those hits. We're going to have to take them. All right. So we've done that. Now, let's get over here. Let's move over here. I know, you're going to hear that klaxon quite a bit, especially here at the beginning. We need to clean all of this mess up. We have to. In order for us to progress, really, we've got to get down in here and get this stuff destroyed. We got to get rid of these 3. And you can see there's some ship parts laying around, but they're getting mired. And so how do we get them? We don't have omnis. We can't mire the land back. Well, it's not as bad as you think. It just takes a little bit of time to get it done. We got a big ball of them over here. This land is completely mired. We got this thing spewing over here. And we've got that. Now, how do we get the other one? Well, we're going to have to work on that. And actually, I want you here-ish. And I want you there-ish. Yeah, I can pull you back just a little. Protect the mothership. Because right now, if I lose either one of these, that's game over for me. There's not a lot I'm going to be able to do at that point. So it's kind of an interesting scenario because this first one, especially, there's if you lose one of these 2 ships, it's game over, man. It's game over. So you've got to do well. I'm not saying that this is an extremely difficult situation, but I am going to tell you, if you lose one of these, that's it. So how do we get these ships out of here? Well, you're looking at it. They're going to shoot at it. They're going to shoot at the land, and they will remove the mire. And once they've removed the mire, then I can grab them. So you've just got to kind of wait here. So I've sped it up to 4 times speed so I can clear that out. And here comes a big mass of particles that got exploded out of here. Not great. Not a great situation to be in. But as soon as we get like that square, there we go. Now we can grab this thing. And I'll slow it down. Alright. I almost can't call this one a ship. Wow, it's like a generator with a cockpit and nothing else. That's actually pretty useful. Let's build one. One producer coming up, and that's what it's called. It's called the producer. So how do we build it? We just build it near this ship. And it's going to do basically the same thing this one does, but it's a little bit different. It builds fairly quickly. So far, I don't know if there's any what I would call extremely large ships here. And actually what we ought to do is come on down here somewhere. Can I get in there? I can. Alright, so that's what I want to do. And we'll bring you with us even though you don't have engines. You'll keep up. So this guy is the only guy providing energy to resupply this ship. This guy produces his own energy. This guy produces his own energy, but he's the only one that's got the port add-on here to allow it to build. Now this guy is going to be able to do it now. He's got everything he needs. He's charged up and he's got his own port. So he's kind of a weird shaped ship because the cockpit's like on backwards basically. So again, we're going to speed up time, let him shoot here and get this ship claimed. It's taking a while. Meanwhile, chaos reigns over here. It's kind of a bad sitch. It'll be okay though. I've got another one over here. Wow, what is up with the sectors? Did some ancient battle occur here? I'm less interested in the history, more interested in the most particle beams I've ever seen on one ship. Now you're the one who needs to calm down. Particle beams! Alright, so this is called the arrestor. And it does exactly what it sounds like it does. It will arrest enemy particles. So again, we need to come up here. We're going to need to do another little bombard of that particular piece of ground. And I'll just bring this guy up here too with us. We're going to collect these ships because we need them. And boom. Look at what we found here. There was an intact black box for this crash ship over here. It's an unfamiliar design though. Yeah, I'm not sure why you expected random ships in redacted space to be familiar. Let me take a look at it. Holy, look at all the lasers on that beauty. This is going to come in handy. Alright, so now we got the Brawler. The Brawler, as you just read, has lots of lasers. It's actually pretty good in that role of lasering things. We're going to work on this getting... Oh, he got hit. Oh, just not enough power to keep him firing constantly, which is an issue. It really is. But I'm going to change you to plasma only, and that might help the situation quite a bit. Okay, so now the brawler is built, and you can see it has lots of lasers. It also has a couple of cannons on it, and that's important. We're going to go up here and get this guy next. So let's start moving that way. Get the arrestor up here to clean up the plasma as we go. We may as well. And so now I've got two energy sources. I got this guy and I got this guy, and so they're actually, it's okay maybe now if I lose one of these two, but if I lose both of them, it's still game over. It makes things a little different. You have to be a little more attached to these ships than you normally are. I'll let this guy go out in front because honestly, he's got so many lasers that like nothing can get past him. He just, yeah, it don't matter what you try to do. He is the hammer with lasers, basically. I could camp him right here next to this node, and he would just take care of all those lasers. So, and he's got a couple cannons. I'm just kind of working on clearing out some of this plasma. I don't really need to. I could just push on through, I suppose. But we'll take our time a little bit. Let's get on up here. But he works as a very, very good like tank, basically, for this map. So I'm going to get him right up on that node, and you're going to see how well he works. As long as I can keep him fueled up here. That's the big thing. Let's get up here closer. See? He's just taking them down. As long as I can keep energy going into him, everything's fine. So, and we're gonna lathe it while he lasers it. Oh, here they come. Here comes some opposition to what I'm doing. Ooh, that brawler is running out of energy now. But we've almost got this guy, and then they'll stop. It'll stop calling for help now. So let's get up here and get this ship. What is this one? Looks kind of like a key, in my opinion. Alright, you get down here, help fire. You get down here and help clean this mess up. You stay there. I'll go ahead and bring you up. Arrestor. Right now, the arrestor's only targeting plasma, but I think we can take that off now. We can go back to having the particle beams just on. There's a ship with a lathe that can fit anywhere. Like down to the amp gem, your neglected dimension was buried in an asteroid. Your sarcasm is noted. And yes, perfect for getting that crystal. Because if we look, like, I can't get this ship in here anywhere. It's not going to fit so that I can get that thing with my, with this guy, with the headquarters ship. So we're going to build this little dude. What, five points of energy there, pieces of energy in order to build the cockpit. That's kind of to show you how much power it's going to take. You kind of need to micromanage this guy, the arrestor, because he will devour your energy if you are not careful. So I'm gonna use him a little bit, but I want to try to keep control of him if I can. So here we go. I may shut him down for a little bit. Particles back on. There's a big wave coming. Let's get down in here. And can you squeeze right in there? And we'll move you up, and move you up, and move you up. And we're gonna laser it. Laser. Oh, that guy's getting damaged pretty bad, and so is the brawler. We may have to fall back here. I think we're gonna fall back. I think we better fall back. Yeah, you come back here. You come back here. You come back here, and we're gonna have to rebuild a little bit. We have a limited amount of energy here. Now it does say I have 100 energy stored. I don't know from what. But I have no way to access that because I have that energy that's stored is only going to become useful if I had an energy mine, and I don't have an energy mine. So let's get my brawler rebuilt. We've tried to lessen the number here, and this time we'll get down in there. Once everything's rebuilt, completely recharged, we'll come back down in there and we'll try this again. We'll put both lathes on it immediately before I completely run out of power. Now, what I want to do is I want to get him built, get him charged up, which he is now. And now these two guys are almost completely charged up. You can tell by their cockpit. That's really the only way of telling how much energy one of these things has. And we're going to slam him in there. You get right there. It's this guy that drains things, but he does make a big difference. Let's see if I can do this a little differently. Let's move you out of the way. Let's put you down here where I can reach just barely. And can I get you in there? Let's, if I lose one, I want it to be this guy. And you, I'm definitely going to need down here. So let's everybody move. See, he flies backwards. That's a little weird. Yep, there went that guy. That's alright. If we can hold this horde of particles coming in, even if I lose the brawler. Oh, this isn't good. Yeah, we need to fall back again. We're going to fall back again. We just couldn't hold it. We couldn't do it. This is a bit of a struggle here, and you're going to have to do some work getting this all completed and handled. Let's get up here. Let's turn around. There we go. So we've got a little bit of energy here. I don't know how much this actually is. I don't know how much energy this actually makes. But it does make enough, I guess, to get things done. I'm going to go ahead and let him keep firing, even though he's pulling the energy from everything else trying to function. But I'm going to do it. This guy's going to be charged, and we'll stop building on him in just a second. Once he's got a full tank there, now everything's going to basically go into these two guys. It's kind of brutal getting down in here to take this. But I think we can do it. It's completely healed, so we're going to have to start over again. I've completed this once, but I don't remember exactly what kind of trick I might have done. I may shut you off, actually. I'm going to shut you off because you just eat up so much power. It's really not funny. So, alright, so you there. You, there. I guess we need to maybe move you in closer. I just want to make sure the brawler's the one getting hit and not one of these other guys. Bring you down. You can maybe help protect the brawler a little, and then you can just come down and provide energy. So here we come. We've got to clear out all this mess, which we're going to do. Here it comes. Here comes the brawler. He's trying to hold it. He couldn't do it. There went the turner. Now would be a good time for you to show up and show me your jam. We're going to turn your beams back on. And here he comes. He's going to try to slow him down. We're still lathing. We've almost got it. Once we've got that, now I just need to collect all items to complete the mission. So let's kind of... I'm going to fall back just because I can and still function here. There we go. Fall back. And that gives us some time to try to get rid of all of these particles. You take the hits, because if you die, I'm not all that concerned about it. These particles are out after me with a vengeance here. There we go. Now we're okay. Let's go ahead and get a brawler and the turner and the arrestor built up there. And now I just need to kind of clean out these particles. So we'll move up actually a little bit, just so we can fire on all this. Once I get the brawler built, he'll punch a hole right through it. No problem. And I'll need this guy. I didn't really need to rebuild this guy, but you know, I figure I've just got this thing where it's like, if I've got a ship, I feel like I should have it. I do okay with not building too many grabbers. and things like that, and I'll sacrifice my discharger ships and stuff like that once there are no stun spores coming at me. I call them stun spores. Is that what there are? I don't know. Stunners shooting at me, but we'll see. Okay, so now he's just refueling. He's completely built. He's refueling. Once he's refueled, he'll be done. And that should be right about now. Okay, now. Okay, now. There we go. Let's get him built up here again and get his power back on. He can hold off a lot of particles. Temporarily. I guess I don't even need him right now. I just need to get this guy down in there. And we can just charge him through here. Go get him! So you can see how effective he becomes at destroying all these particles. Bzzz, he just mows right through. I think he might have taken a hit. No, I don't even think he did. I don't even think he took a hit. So, it's a really good ship. I like the design on it. This guy's backwards, though. That bothers me. And where are we heading to now? I'm not sure. Right now, I just want to be gone. Strap yourself in. I'm going to make the jump to rift space. Boom. Headshot. There we go. I don't know. I might have done a little bit better. I didn't even pay attention whether I did better or not. No, I didn't. This is my previous time. I did worse this time. But, you know, that happens. At least it happens to me. I kind of forget what I'm doing. Plus, I'm talking to everybody, which makes it harder for me. I can't concentrate as much as I usually do. But here we are. So that was Fugitives, Episode 1, Meet the Brothers. We've met them. And you can see how this particular mission is just different. How your ships are everything. There are no energy nodes. And that's kind of, I think, the theme of this particular series. And I really dig it. I really like it. So, that's it for this episode. I will see you in the next one, where we're going to do the second episode that has been built for the Brothers series. We'll kind of bounce back and forth and do some of these as they come. I don't know if anybody's completely done with one of their series or not. And here we are. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.